goodness, did you see that girl? She used to have such beautiful silky hair and then she ruined it and got locks. Like, let's not be friends with her anymore. Yeah, let's not be friends with her. Who do stuff like that? And she looks so bad. Ew! She doesn't have standards. She doesn't love herself. She doesn't even love herself. You know, that's really hilarious. I feel like that's insanely funny how people say stuff like that. And most of the time when people say ignorant comments like that, a lot of the time it comes from lack of information. You who did most of the research, you who did all of that before you decided to make the decision to get locks, you shouldn't let that bother you. Because if you know something, it shouldn't bother you. And I feel like a lot of the time it's not just people who have locks that get comments like that. Even if you have loose natural hair, a lot of the time that tends to be the case. Especially if it's like of a certain texture, like if it's like coarse and like, tough, like what a lot of people consider bad hair. Yeah. Let's start by saying this. If you are a woman of African descent, whether you are Black American, whether you are African, whether you're Caribbean, your hair grows out differently from the rest of the world. Yes. Welcome to the club. Yeah. Yes. And nobody else's hair will grow out the way yours does. And that's what makes it so unique. Oh my goodness. Yay. Welcome to the world of being a Black girl. I love it. I love it. I decided to lock my hair because I knew it was right for me. Before I locked my hair, I was just wearing 2-strand twists for 2 years straight. And before that, I've been natural all my life. I've been doing different styles to my hair, but braids were my favorite, twists are my favorite. And I just knew that locks would be for me. Because it's like, why would you throw away hundreds of dollars to get the same hairstyle over and over again when you can maintain your real hair and be washing it and taking care of it and styling it and watch it grow? So I was like, let me just get locks. And it was the right idea for me. And I just decided to start out of nowhere. I kept pushing it off. I was like, nah, it was just like an idea that came across to me. But like, I don't want to sound all weird or anything like that, but God told me to do it. So that's why I did it. And I didn't even tell anybody that for the longest time. But mad people were asking me so many questions as to why all these different changes were happening. Yes. Like a lot of people, I just feel like they were trying to like dig into my personal life to figure out what was the reason as to why I locked my hair. Yes. Like they were asking questions like, oh, so what influenced you to get them? Like, questions like, can you take them out and all this stuff? And it's like, I don't even want to answer those questions. I don't even want to answer those questions because it's like those questions were not coming from a good place. You know what I'm saying? Because like a lot of them, the thing with locks, is that in the first year, they're not going to look anything like what you wanted them to look like. That is called the ugly stage. That is the ugly stage. That's when they're forming and that's when they're just doing their own thing. It's just, you won't understand unless you've seen it or unless you experienced it. And for a woman who wants to look nice and cute all the time, it can be a little bit frustrating. So, of course, when people see your hair, they're going to automatically judge you and try to convince you that you're making a mistake, and you're going to have a lot of self-doubt if you're not strong. Exactly. So, for some reason, people have these misconceptions about women with locks. They look at you and automatically think that you're a yes woman. Because who would do anything stupid like allowing their hair to lock? So they look at you like you're a yes woman, like somebody influenced you to make that decision. It's like that's what they really think. And in my mind, it's just like, what the hell? And you want to know why they think those things? Is because it's coming from a place of who they are as a people. It's coming from a place of who they are as a person. You can't say something bad about me without revealing something about yourself. Yes. Most people, I feel like they're on this frequency where they try to be this person for a set group of people or somebody else. Like you're trying to be this person that doesn't exist just to make someone else happy. And it's like, how could you go through life living like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not healthy at all. And I'm not saying that, oh, all people with locks are like 100% confident and got their life figured out. I'm not saying that you have to lock your hair to have your life figured out. I'm just saying that a lot of the time, for a lot of the people that get locks and a lot of the people that I've spoken to, that tends to be the case. Like, you really have to, like, understand where you're headed to in life.